Hi. Hello. Been a little bit since I've been behind a wheel. I haven't driven in a while. Hi. How's everybody doing tonight? Or today? It's today. It's a day. We are ready to go for some touring car racing. We don't do this very much, but I'm super excited for this. This is VTCR. So this is a private league in iRacing, featuring your favorite sim racing VTubers and non-VTubers. I think they call them people.
SOFF 1249. Welcome to Okayama in Japan. 1 connected. 26 minutes left.
Thank you, Chloe. That's my new crew chief, Chloe. You see, she's British, so she has a British accent, so she sounds different. We're gonna get out here and race. But before we do, actually, let me just show you something real quick, if I can. Can I show you something? Look at the car. Ignore the fire suits. We're still in a working. We're still working on a new branding for the fire suits. But check it out. Look at this car, Bubble Buddy. We always talk about how much I love bubble tea. Well, now we got a bubble tea sponsor, so free bubble tea. I expect to be 300 pounds by the end of the season. But hey, look, we got bubble tea on the car. And look at Bubble Buddy. Look at him on the hood. Look at how cute Bubble Buddy is. Look at him. He's all like, I'm Bubble Tea, and we got Bubble Tea on. We got Boba on the side, and the car is cool. And I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks cool. So, what was I going to do? I was gonna do something. Oh no, I don't need to do anything. We can just go out and drive. Let's go. So, these are touring cars. If you don't know what a touring car is, these are the touring car regulations, or TCRs for short. 350 horsepower, 4-cylinder turbos, front wheel drive. So you might be going, oh, well, what's the point in that? Hi, Scout. Good luck today. Same with for you, Ruska, as well. You might be going, oh, well, they're front wheel drive. That's not very exciting. Let me tell you something. This puts on some of the best racing on iRacing. These TCRs are some of my favorite race cars to drive. They're fun. You can beat and bang with them. You can run into people and be okay. They don't go super fast, so you can have really tight battles with them. And you drive them with the brake, more so. You get them to rotate with the brake more so than you do with the gas. So it's kind of a real acquired taste to driving them. And there's such a departure from the stock cars that I normally drive that I really enjoy racing them. So because this is a private league, this is where I cover my own ass. Because this is a private league, there's a good chance we're probably going to be racing some drivers who are better than us. If it's a private league in iRacing, you can race with your friends and just, all be in a server together. But that means that, obviously, you're going to have different skill levels, right? So we'll do our best in our Hyundai Veloster. There are 4 different cars in this class on iRacing. There is the touring car, or there are 4 touring cars, I should say. Whoop. Gotta get back in the swing of things here. There are 4 different touring cars on iRacing. There is the Audi RS3 LMS. There is the Honda Civic, and then we have 2 different Hyundais. We have the Hyundai Elantra, which is the car that they still race in the real world. But before we had the Hyundai Elantra in real life, we had the Hyundai Veloster, which we strangely got after the Hyundai Elantra in iRacing. And this car here doesn't race anymore. There was one in Canada for a hot minute, but they kept wrecking it, and there's not enough spares to race it again. So they don't race Hyundais or Velosters anymore. They do race the i30N, which is kind of a weird car that was never sold in North America, but they do sell that. But we don't have that on iRacing. So we have the Elantra, the Civic,
Car 98, Lee takes P1.
the Veloster, and the Audi RS3. I thought it was pronounced Hyundai. It is pronounced Hyundai. Hyundai. I pronounce it the old way.
P3.
All right. Let's
Morgan
see
has
what we
taken
can
the lead.
do here. That felt fast. It probably wasn't. No, it wasn't. I'm 4 seconds off the pace. I gotta slow up for one more. I'm blowing turn 1 here.
15 laps left.
So the way that this works is that we're gonna do, I think, 3 races tonight. We do one 15-minute race, then a 10-minute or 20-minute race, I think. I don't know the format, but it's multiple races, and I think there's a reverse grid component to it too. So should be fun. I like this kind of racing. I really like these cars. So they're a blast. They're super fun to drive because you can kind of drive the piss out of them and get away with it. I'm just trying to kind of get reacclimated to driving them because I haven't driven them in a little bit. But yeah, this is race 2 of a series. I missed last week's race because I was spotting for Reska in his Winter Derby. So we were talking off stream after we were done last week, and I was like, you know, that touring car thing looks kind of interesting. I'm kind of interested in doing that. So he got me a sign up, and that's where we're at. So I'm looking forward to this. This should be a lot of fun. I really like these cars. So let's see here. This, I think, is slower.
Down to position 7 now.
No, that was faster.
Lauren,
The trick with front-wheel drive cars is that because your turning wheels and your drive wheels are on the same wheel or on the same set of tires, same axle, you have to be real careful with how you apply the throttle on exit. You can't just, like a rear-wheel drive car, just gun the throttle and get away with it. I need to be in second gear there.
722.
If you do that, you're gonna just understeer because your tires only have a certain amount of bandwidth, right? They can only do so much. So you have to be really careful with how much throttle you give it on exit. You also use the brakes a lot more to get the front end planted because you need to think about the weight balance of the car because you want to put as much weight on those front tires as possible. So you're constantly riding the brake in these things through the middle of the corner, unlike what you do in any rear engine or rear wheel drive car. Especially a rear engine car like the Porsche. You basically drive this the opposite of the Porsche. Because a Porsche is rear engine, right? So all your weight is in the back of the car. So you have to kind of understand it. Oh, I'm not that far off pace. I'm only like 2 seconds off.
Fuel data is solid. Kim Fat leads. Best lap time 1 minute 31.7. Super. You're P7 currently. For your info, car 95 behind of you has a relative low I rating of 515.05 in front.
Second gear. There we go. You're going to see a lot of great draft battles down this backstretch here, by the way. This is going to be where a lot of fun battling is going to take place. This is going to be a really good corner. This is maybe the best passing opportunity on the racetrack right here.
Last sector was fastest.
have to ride the brake and ride the brake and then ride it some more. That's how it works in this car. So yeah, Okayama International Circuit. This is a base content iRacing track. Everything but the season finale in this series is base content. Really fun racetrack. Has a lot of really good passing opportunities, passing zones. It's a real interesting, fun racetrack to race at. Hosted F1. This place hosted Chloe. This place hosted F1 back in the 90s, 94 and 95. It had Formula One come here, and is one of the underrated racetracks in the world. Honestly, this place is pretty good. Just got a refresh on iRacing not that long ago, so it's got a nice visual update to it. Long straightaways, hard braking zones, Super GT, the domestic Japanese endurance series races here. I believe Super Formula did at one point. I don't think they still do. The problem with this racetrack, though, when it comes to Japan, it's very remote from what I understand. It's a very out-of-the-way racetrack. So doesn't exactly have a lot of access to the main population centers in Japan. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Back to P7.
All right.
Plus 10 laps to go.
Let me talk you through a lap of Okayama as we come down the front straightaway, heading towards turn 1. You brake just after the start-finish line, pretty much. Right before the bridge, down into second gear. That car kind of fucked up my entry.
Good stuff. New best. 1 minute. 41.
Left-hander here, you want to clip this apex, third gear, let it drift out, get back on it. You're going to be on the throttle all the way to this downhill section. Really fun, kind of like a roller coaster down through here. Brake at the 75. Turn it in, get back on it as soon as you can, let it drift out. The car will drift out here because you're putting pressure on that left front wheel. Down this back stretch, if you're drafting off somebody, this is where you can really slipstream off of somebody and get a nice run going into the hairpin here. Brake at the 150. This is a first gear corner. Get back on it, second gear. And this corner, which is called revolver, you got to be really patient with it. Let it hit the chip through here into this left-hander. Let it drift out again. Third gear, brake at the bridge. A little bit past it, actually. First gear. Get back on it. Second gear for a hot second. Back down to first. Let it rotate. Drift out. Back on it. Second gear. Going to be making a double right-hander. You want to clip this one as much as possible. Get back on it. Second gear for this right-hander, back onto the front stretch. You got to be real patient there, too, with the way that the front-wheel drive is in this car. And that's a lap of Okayama. Really fun racetrack. Really fun racetrack.
9 laps to go.
I'm not too far off the pace, I don't think. I think I'm looking kind of okay. I didn't really practice all that much, but I feel like I can kind of hold my own a little bit here. Not too far off it. So we'll see what we can do. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday.
P10.
I'm having a great Saturday. I'm racing touring cars. ride the brake all the way through there. Got to get that weight on there.
11.
We could mess with the brake bias, get it to rotate a little bit more. In these cars, you actually run kind of an aggressive brake bias towards the rear, or towards the front. You will, or no, towards the rear, I should say. You'll sometimes run a brake bias around like 60-70% sometimes, just to get the rear end to just snap out on you, because that's half the problem, is just getting the rear to turn, because there's nothing driving the rear wheels. The rear wheels are only there for, you know, to be a car. It's not actually powering anything. It's not actually turning the car. They're just there to the sake of being there. So like, if you ever see these cars at a track with elevation changes, especially into a hard braking zone, like going uphill, you'll actually see the left rear and right rear tires get up in the air, because there's just not enough weight up back there. All right, I'm on kind of a flyer, so I'm going to try and concentrate here, get a good lap in.
Sector was green. Sector quickest.
Yellow clear.
This felt quick. This felt really quick. That felt like a good lap. Let's see where it puts us. We're 12th on the board right now.
Green last sector.
Oh, yeah. We set a quicker time than Reska.
1 minute 30.5. That's another fastest time this session.
Don't tell Reska that I set a quicker time than him. He won't like that. He won't like that. He won't. He'll be kind of mad about that. But I got pace. I know what I'm doing sometimes. Sometimes I'm a good driver. Sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Yeah, I'm kind of like middle of the pack, which is probably where I hoped I would be. I never expected that I would be like contending with the front of the field, but like I'm doing okay. I'm kind of holding my own a little bit. Hyundai Power agreed. Veloster. I am a Veloster driver in iRacing. I love the old boy. I love the old hatchback. I miss the Veloster. Unfortunately, most people race the Elantra because it is the current TCR car. But I do love my Hyundai Veloster. Hey, thanks for the follow too.
Fraps Killer just followed.
Fraps Killer. Thank you for the follow. Cool name. Fraps Killer. Daytona USA reference. You betcha. Whoop. That's wide. Keep it on track. The other cool thing about front-wheel drive cars is that you could just gun it. If you're losing it, just gun it. The tires will grip. It'll catch. So if you get hit in the rear and the car starts spinning, you can just jam the throttle and you'll keep it going straight. I think Daytona USA 2 is peak of the series. Are you talking about Daytona USA 2 Battle of the Edge or Battle on the Edge? Or are you talking about the re-release where they redid the beginner track to be more realistic? Daytona USA 2 has a better soundtrack. Maybe not a better soundtrack, but it has at least equally as good a soundtrack as Daytona USA 1. Both soundtracks were great, but like I think Daytona USA 2 has some bangers that everybody forgets.
Last sector best.
Yeah, exactly. Power Edition. That was the second one. Right. Thank you. Yeah. Before I started getting fancy with the VTubing and everything, when I would stream, my stream starting shortly was the waiting for your entry minis from Daytona USA 1. It was pretty cute. I should bring that back. One day I'll bring that
Weather
back.
has changed, love. Track temperature has risen 6 degrees Fahrenheit to 107 in the last 20 minutes.
Track temp's
Previous
getting
around
hotter.
41.83.
Yeah, real bummer. What can you do? Well, I guess what you could do is you could pressure Nissan. Why the hell did I think Nissan? Pressure Sega to re-release them. Sometimes the stock car VTuber has some road racing chops. Sometimes. Yeah, I don't really do a lot of road racing. I don't do as much road racing. I should rephrase that. I like road racing, but I don't get to do it as much as I'd like to. Especially when the NASCAR season's running, because we run NIS and we run the entire NASCAR schedule every week. So it's a little tough, but I love whenever we can get some right turns in. How long did it take till we had a home port of Daytona USA 2? I mean, a while. I can't remember exactly, but it was a while.
Limiter activated.
Well, okay, let me look. There's 15 in the server and we're 9th. So, like, we're mid-pack. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's actually not bad at all. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So, let's watch some laps. Let's look at the car. Let me load up some cameras and look at the car. Look at the car. Everybody, everybody, I need all your undivided attention to look at the race car right now. So everybody watching the stream, everybody's got me in a second monitor. Everybody, need your focus on the car. Because I worked very hard on it, and I deserve looks. Oh, right, we did. Yeah. It doesn't have Daytona attached to it because of the fact that they don't have the trademark for Daytona. They wouldn't be, or it'd be too much legal red tape to get the trademark for Daytona. I love this car. I really like how this car looks. This car actually looks really dope. It's really cute. I love the logo. I love the little Bubble Buddy logo. I really do. I'm so happy I found that logo. The boba gets a little lost on it. I might gradient the car to the white, like to white at the back, so that you can make out the cup of bubble tea better, but it looks pretty good for what it is. I threw it together kind of last minute last week, so it's kind of on the it's kind of on the rushed end of things, but everything I do seems rushed. By the way, speaking of not rushed, I started work on our 2025 livery or overlays for NIS today. And let me tell you something. It's looking really good. Really good. So hopefully we'll have a little bit more of a preview of that as we get closer to February. It's looking really good. I really like how it turned out. And hopefully you'll like it as well. It's very similar to last year's livery, but or livery overlay, but I have a few more bells and whistles I want to put into it. A little bit more information that pops up. I fixed a couple weird bugs that I had in it that I didn't like. I finally got around to fixing it. So everything looks a lot cleaner and nicer. So feeling positive about it. So we're going to do a rare thing for us. We're actually going to turn on the voice chat. We don't usually turn on voice chat in our races, but we will because we're among friends. We're among VTubers. So we're among friends. So if I wreck somebody, then I will have to hear it. We don't really race in private leagues, so this is exciting stuff. So I'm excited. Oh, let's joining. Also, you may notice my name in here is DD50 on the server side. You may notice that my name says D Daniels at the bottom. Hey, Numi, Nemun. How do I pronounce that? Nemuni. There you go. Hi, welcome aboard. Hope you're doing good. I'm bad with names. Sometimes I'm bad with names. Sometimes I'm bad with names. Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing good. Okay, so the format today, at least from what I gather, is we're gonna do 20 minutes of qualifying here in a minute, which is group qual, I think. Then we got a 15-minute race, and then a 20-minute race, maybe, I think, with the top 10 from race 1 being inverted for race 2. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm glad you like the avatar. I am a fashionista, so I have many avatars. If you go follow me on Blue Sky, you can see my pinned post on Blue Sky is a whole mess of new whatevers.
Pit limiter turned on.
All right. All right, let's qualify. Let's just try and put a couple bankers in, and then we'll go for broke. Get some heat in these tires. How am I finding TCR front-wheel drive in general? I love front-wheel drive cars. I'm usually a stock car driver. I usually race NASCAR stuff, but I've been doing this for a while. I'm an older person, but my sim racing adventures, I never expected me to love TCR racing. It's one of my favorite cars to drive just because it's so different. It's such a departure from what I normally drive that I genuinely really enjoy driving them. Front wheel drive, 350 horsepower turbo. You have to drive it. You have to drive so different compared to how you normally drive anything else. So it's a lot of fun to drive, and it's such an interesting car. Let me try and get a little bit of a gap here on Jordan because I feel like I'm going to run into him. Okay. All right, here we go.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, the Jetta was pretty neat, but these TCRs, I'm telling you, they're great. I upshifted twice. So that this lap is probably lost. Okay, well, we'll get another lap of heat in them, and then we'll go again. We'll probably move out of the way of Seong behind me here.
Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Thank you for the follow.
Nemuni, I just followed.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Nemuni, for the follow.
number 95 in front of you has a relative low rating of 550.
We're gonna move out of the way because this lap is shot anyways. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully we can get a better turn one. And turn one seems to be my problem. I can't seem to get it to rotate in one like I want it to. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. There we go. That's a lot better.
You're moving down to
Lot
P6
better.
currently.
Lot better start here.
Lawrence heads the field.
Gonna have a slipstream off of Seong as well, so this
You're
is
down to P8 now.
this is good. This is good. This is really good. Ah, fuck, got an off track. Lap won't count. Sucks, because we were really quick on that one. Okay, well, we'll try it again.
Wind is from the east-southeast direction, 16.7 miles per hour.
We got another 14 and a half minutes or so by the time we get to the line, so it's not the end-all be-all, but it's another lap on the tires, so... Alright, here we go. Let's try and do this again. That was a good lap until that happened. Yeah, I like the Veloster specifically. We have two different Hyundais, but I prefer the Veloster. It's the perfect amount of...
10 laps remaining.
It's the perfect amount of wheelbase with weight balancing. The Honda I never liked. I never liked the Civic. I thought it was a pogo stick on bumps, and I don't like the way it doesn't get planted. The Audi is like my second favorite. I don't like the Elantra as much as I do the Veloster, just because I don't like the long wheelbase to it. It's difficult to get it to rotate in the way that I want it to, because your center of gravity is so, your pivot, like your wheelbase is so long that you struggle to kind of get it to turn the way you want it to in these kinds of cars. But the Veloster is my bae. I love the Veloster. There we go. That's looking good. Just gotta nail the hairpins in the final two corners. All right, that's a good lap. It's going to be a good lap. Should get off the bottom of the table here.
Previous lap, 1 minute 41.2.
Not much better, but it is better.
Well done. We're in position to turn currently.
I love driving these cars. They're just such a departure. You know, like they're so different. I love them. They're so much fun. It is a more interesting car to drive. Like, it's such a different... You need such a different driving style to drive this kind of car compared to a rear-wheel drive car that, like... It's so much fun to drive. I also think it leans more towards my driving style. I like a car with understeer. Like, even when I'm driving stock cars or sports cars, I prefer to have a car with some understeer in it. So to have a car that generally grips in the front more so than the rear is exactly what I would like. Getting a good run out of the hairpin, or at least we were. I don't know if we still are. We kind of are. We're on pace to get a quicker lap. We'll see if we can actually get it.
Sector is fastest.
Thank you, Chloe. I did do a little bit of wet weather stuff with these when wet rain came out, but not so much a lot since. They're actually a really good car to drive in the wet because
We have 9 minutes remaining.
they don't really snap out on you like other cars in the wet. They drive very similar to how you drive them in the dry, honestly. They're fairly close. It's a really good platform. Like, front-wheel drive, there's a reason why most of your cars on the road are front-wheel drive. It's a stable driving setup, I guess, for lack of a better term. You know, front engine, front-wheel drive. It's stable, it's safe. That's why most of your passenger cars are like that, right? So, like, in the weather, in the rain, it's actually pretty similar to how you drive it in the dry. There are things that you do have to account for, right? Like, you still have to run a rain line, and, like, you still have to be careful, and spray is still a thing, but, like, it's certainly better than it was. Like, it's certainly close enough to dry that, like, it's not stupid crazy compared to how it is in, you know, other cars. Like, GT3s in the wet, you have to drive completely different. Prototypes, especially, you have to drive them completely different because you don't have the aero downforce that you get from being able to take the corner speeds in the dry like you do in the wet. So, you know, it's a different way of driving. But these cars are dope. I love TCRs, and I would love it if iRacing gave us some updated TCRs. Right now, the only current TCR that we have is the Elantra. Everything else has been replaced since then. So, like, even if it comes at the expense of my Veloster, I would love to see some updated TCRs on the service. There's a new Audi. There's a new Civic. We're getting the Cupra in IMSA next year. And there's an Alfa Romeo as well. So like it would be great to get those brands. If you want to go internationally, Lincoln Co. Seat has a TCR. Toyota has one that only races in Latin America. They have a Corolla TCR, but it only races in Latin America. Ford had one. Subaru had one. The problem is there's no world championship for TCR right now because the promoters fucked it up so badly that there's no TCR world championship right now. So it's kind of tough to ask a team or ask a manufacturer, hey, make a touring car. And then the touring car series doesn't actually exist in the world. It's a bunch of regional championships that they glorify as a world title. All right, tires don't have. WTCR closed up shop in like 2022. They haven't been a thing in a while. They stopped promoting it. It was a mess by the end though. The tire company sucked, and there was like too many oh, it was a mess. It was a fucking mess. They had a whole round get canceled because the tires were messed up. That happened once. So not exactly a good look. How many minutes? 5 minutes left? Alright. We'll probably call it after this lap. I don't want to wear myself out too much in qualifying. Plus, I feel like I got the line down a little bit better. Alrighty. Pretty happy with those 9 laps or so. I think we're going to still be starting pretty near the rear, but...
We have one on track.
Boop! Going to be starting near the rear, but, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about it. So, hopefully some shenanigans happen on the first lap, and, you know, we make some ground up after that, so... I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm doing all right. Can drink some water here. What we got? Another 4 minutes or so before we can actually go race carring. Been practicing for almost an hour, so I would really like to go race carring at this point. Such a long practice, and then it's a long qualifying. That's one downside to group qualifying, is that you got to make sure everybody can run the group qualifying, right? So you have to kind of hang out for a bit, but that's fine. It's okay. That's all right. We're having fun, right? I'm having fun with my Saturday. I get to race touring cars. I never get to race touring cars. This is fun. Touring cars are fun. They're good. They are good cars. I like them a lot. So, yeah. More touring cars, in my opinion. That's my opinion. More touring cars. For streams next week, I guess I could kind of get into this. College football 25 for sure on Monday. Tuesday's looking at the new iRacing build. So we have a new iRacing build coming on Tuesday. We're gonna have a whole mess of new content. I will be streaming that on Tuesday. Got V8 supercars coming to the service, so some new V8s coming in. The Camaro and the Mustang out of Australia. We got Thruxton, which is a racetrack out in the UK, which kind of feels like it looks like and feels um like
The fuck just happened on turn 1?
it feels a lot like the
I decided to use my car.
it feels a lot like
Yeah, I was on
British
board with you, Ron.
VIR.
I'm so glad I had my VR head.
I'm just gonna mute that for a minute. It feels like British VIR. I think we're also we're also getting the Acura GT3 car, and I think the Ferrari GTP. So a lot of new content coming in the build on Tuesday. I'll be streaming as much of it as I can. There's not a lot of oval stuff. I think we're getting a new dirt track in Hussett Speedway. But for the most part, very road heavy build. But they have said that the March build will have a lot more oval stuff, looking like a new Gen 4 coming, and hopefully Oval Refresh Volume 2. But yeah, looking like a lot, and I mean a lot, of new road content coming to the service on Tuesday. So I'll be streaming that on Tuesday. And then probably looking like just doing this again next Saturday. I can't remember where this series is next Saturday. Let me take a look. Where are we next Saturday? We are... one second. Where are we next Saturday? I believe next Saturday, this series... Oh, we're at Winton. Ew, we're at Winton.
We have Cliff Daniels joining us.
God damn it, Patch. Oh, I'm Cliff Daniels, crew chief for Kyle Larson in the NASCAR Cup Series. This is not a NASCAR track. This is very far. We're in Japan.
This is 50 laps.
It's very
and
far.
15 minutes heat 1 with 16 racing. Dear, 110 seconds.
All right.
The gridding ends.
Here we go.
Fuel good for this session. About 0.66 gallons.
15 minutes to kick things off here tonight in race 1 of this series. We are going to be at it. Let's see what we can do here. 15 minutes for race 1, and then it's 20 minutes for race 2, I believe. So we'll see what we can do. Let's see if we can win this thing. Thank you. I'm going to focus up here for the start. It is a standing start. So those of you who don't watch me regularly, this is a standing start. So we don't typically do standing starts on the channel, but we are here. So I got to learn how to deal with my clutch. I don't usually clutch all that much.
60 seconds remaining.
Starting 13th of 16. We got a custom grid. Okay, we're waiting on the grid. We gotta wait. Custom grid time. Someone's missing, so they're holding the grid. This is not a official session. This is a league session, so you can do a lot more to kind of hold things up and wait for people and stuff. So I guess that's what we're doing here. So or maybe it's just Reska wants to delay how long it'll take for me to beat him. Maybe it's that. Reska's the admin here. I really shouldn't be talking shit about Reska. Reska's gonna ban me. Because I've been talking junk, you know? He'll be like...
I need to turn off my engine for this.
Reska's gonna be all like...
We have like 10 minutes. Or it was a bug. I don't know.
Reska's...
Well, if all the cars great, the thing's gonna start.
No, it won't.
Yeah, that's true, but it's saying 8 minutes 50 for all the cars to grid, so we have time.
We don't have 8 minutes. It's gonna go early.
I mean, I was sat there waiting because I didn't know if Roxanne was back in or not, unless someone else has got problems.
Okay, so the way it works is Reska set it that high so that we can make sure that everyone has enough time, and it will automatically go away once we actually get in, once we're all in the car. So we don't have to worry about that. It's just there to make sure, rather than having to reset it down the road.
Reska's in trouble.
Yeah,
He's right over there. Look at him. He's right over there. He's right over there. That
Yeah,
big
this is
yellow
great.
thing, that's Reska. That's him. That's Reska right over there on the right in the yellow car. What if I ran into Reska on the start? That'd be bad. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Now I've spoken into existence. It's probably going to happen. I hope it doesn't happen. That would be bad. That would be really bad because if I ran into Reska, then I would not hear the end of it. It would be all like, "Gee, you wrecked me. Why'd you do that?" And then I'll be like,
Did Zool disconnect as well? Because he's the last one I think we're waiting for right now. I'll live as well.
"Can we go, please?" Mr. Kiyoso.
Zool, can you hear us?
Mr. Kiyoso, can we race?
What?
In front of me.
I would like to race.
Oh yeah, now it's Isaac is the last one.
It's a mage.
My left foot's getting tired from holding the clutch. Can I go now?
I pay.
All right, here we go. Everybody's gridded. Okay. Everybody has gridded. You need to hit grid start.
Everyone's on the grid, but the timer's still going.
Yeah, one sec.
Bring back Michael Massey. What is this race director? It's a mage.
This is just like the Formula E.
Time's up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Get ready to race.
Boogity boogity boog.
Good
Here we go.
luck.
Green light.
It's been a while since I've started these cars. I sucked at it. Turn one.
The fucking start of the Honda Velocity is insane.
Mate, choosing the Audi start.
Oh yeah, shouldn't you be behind me? Get back here.
On left side behind. It's clear. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. You're clear. On left rear. Clear. Left forward. Still there. Still there.
Little car contact don't hurt nobody.
Still there. Clear. Going left side behind. Still there. Clear. Left side forward. Still there. You're clear.
Jeez. Hard battling here. These are all VTubers. Or most of the people here are VTubers. I think Christian Cobb is Cobb 90, I think is their name on Blue Sky and Twitch.
Will you two come back here?
All right, lap one, we didn't die.
Nope.
One wide.
Give me some more crying.
Why don't you like him? It's all right. It's how you drive these cars, though, Patch, because they're front-wheel drive. You have to use the brake to get it to turn. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Incident.
Oh my goodness!
And clear. Right forward. 2 cars right by. 1 right just ahead. It's clear.
Position 9 now.
Wow. Okay.
Okayama needs to pit for repairs.
How about that?
Please get a slowdown. Fox needs to pit for repairs.
Taking the time. You alright over there, Liz? Knee off.
All right. Okay.
Sorry to hear, buddy.
Right now, we would start on the front row for the finer for the feature. So
Improving.
Reska, that's not where the racetrack goes.
219.
I'll draw Reska a map. That way he'll know where it goes. Reska's the big yellow one. Can you tell he's the yellow one? Did you know that Reska likes the color yellow and black?
Seriously, Daniel? Seriously?
Oh! Reska! The hell?
Point right here.
Work.
Still there. Still there.
No, it's
You're
still
clear.
early.
Right front. We're clear.
Also remember, most of us are still friends here. So just remember, we can always talk about it later. Also, most of us are stringing, so keeping that in mind.
Yeah, I know.
So we can talk about redacted, right?
It was more Eric that I'm mad at for brake checking me in the middle of the corner like that, though. But it's just funny to say Reska because he's the lead car in this group.
That does bring up a good question. Does Rule 2 apply to hosting sessions?
Left side front.
Good run, going into one. Let's see if we can make it work.
Still there.
Also, are we talking
Oh!
Rule 2 or the truck Discord?
Left center. And clear.
We're okay. We're fine.
That's 411 now.
Luckily, we had the wherewithal to gun it. Get the front tires to grip
Let's go. Be feisty. Let's do it.
and be okay.
I gotta do everything just to not lose position.
We're okay. We're fine.
I like him short and flexible.
Oh no, Reska!
Oh, so that's why we didn't work out. Okay.
Watch out. Right forward. Clear.
But if I pass Reska, he's never going to hear the end of it. I'm going to be like, I passed you. I passed you. I passed you. Maybe I'll hit the intimidate button. Which is where I stare. I gleam. Whoop. Maybe I should hit the drive button. Okay, there we go. All right. Get back here, mister. Oh, I'm gonna have a slipstream, and I gotta run. Here it comes. Maybe I'll get there. Maybe I'll pass him. Maybe I'll pass him. Maybe I'll just sell a fake. Oh, he blew it.
Going left side front. You're clear.
Got in the back of him. Oh, giant run. There we go. He can't do anything about it.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. Left behind. Still there. And clear.
All out front. Position front.
Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Wheel. Right. He has to stare at the bubble boy. He has to stare at Bubble Buddy. Oh, he's going to try and dummy a fake. Resco will race me clean. He's not going to wreck me.
No, I hope you know this isn't the Korean space race.
He's not going to wreck me. He's not that type of guy.
Say that again?
Oh, your ping just did the funny for the moment. You're good now, though.
Oh, okay, 10-4. Thanks for telling me.
Also, I'm in the Canadian, so I'm stupid.
Oh, good.
Dylan's got mental mind games to get things to me. Oh, shit.
Previous
This one is
lap was in
working.
new green.
What'd you hear, Patchwork? I didn't hear it. She was saying that her ping was bad. It was ping. We're driving away from him. I truly am driving my little heart out and having fun driving front-wheel drive cars, because front-wheel drive cars are fun. They're interesting and fun.
Previous sector was fastest.
I'm like driving the shit out away from Ruska right now. Thank you. It was a good pass. I was very proud of it. I love Okayama. Such a good racetrack. It's perfect for like these kinds of cars. It's just long enough. It's just wide enough. It's just technical enough. Has enough passing opportunities. It's a great racetrack. And like I said, sometimes the stock car VTuber knows how to turn right.
Anybody got a functioning AC unit they can let me borrow?
I really got to map a push-to-talk
How about
button for
you?
these races. I don't usually have a push-to-talk
Wow.
in Sim anymore, but maybe for
Good job.
these,
Quickest lap.
I'll set the
1 minute,
microphone again.
31.2.
It's called gender dysphoria. And safety.
Come on, Scout,
Wind
just send
is
it
from
in
the
already. What's she gonna do,
south-southeast
bite?
direction. 14.7 miles per hour.
Two minutes to go. Yeah, randoms are kind of sketchy. So like when we do NIS
You can't multitask that well when driving,
or
so that
racing
kind of
in
films off, shows
open
it all like a thing
lobbies,
while driving.
we don't actually turn on the voice chat. Normally we have it off, but because it's a bunch of VTubers and I know this this is a good group, we'll be all right. I have it on tonight or today, but like when we do official races, yeah, there's no
Actually,
voice.
Neil, we can't get close enough to use that bit.
No voice chat. It's not interesting.
White Work, sponsored by Redacted.
The reason why I say that is because I argue that real race car drivers can't hear each other when they're in the car. Why would we? All right, white flag.
White this time.
We have another race after this, so don't go anywhere. We're gonna have another one after this. So,
Hi, honey.
and as it stands, I think we're gonna start on the pole for that one, because the top 10 will get inverted. So whoever finishes 10th will be on the pole for race 2. 9th will start second, etc. and so forth.
Sector optimal.
Wait, is Paige not a VTuber?
I love how they're just realizing that the top 2 are not VTubers.
Shocker.
But I do know that Reska's a VTuber, and I'm a VTuber, and I'm about to beat Reska. And that's going to be really funny, because it's always funny to be like, I beat you, I'm better, da-da-da. Because I'm such a jerk. I will read that as soon as we're done. I only have 2 corners left to go, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this race, and then I'll read it.
I don't know if you were trying to take me down, Sean, but I felt the pressure.
Yay! I beat Reska. I beat him. All right, P10. That's top 10 boba worthy, everybody. We'll probably go get more boba.
Hi,
Oh.
Paige.
Thank you. This inaugural race of the VTCR series is brought to you by Revco. Finish driving your little heart out. Stop by Revco for a bottle of heart-healthy aspirin and maybe some fresh fruit and veggies for our new fresh produce section. This week only, apples 50 cents a pound. Top 10 boba in the boba car. Damn right. I did it. 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 I did it.
This is 50 laps and 10 minutes consolation with 16 drivers joined. 50 seconds to gridding ends.
Oh no.
Tires.
We have a 10-minute race. Okay, so all right. Okay, so this is a 10-minute race here. So we have to do a 15-minute race and then a 10-minute. So this is a 10-minute race. Okay. All right. Well, I get another chance to practice my starts here. I might get hit here, which would suck, but
30 seconds remaining.
we'll try it. Are we extending the grid or are we going here? Let me take a swig of water real quick. No, I think we're going. Yeah, we're going.
15 seconds remaining.
Okay. Starting on pole.
10 seconds.
I need a
What
good
race
start.
won, though. Nice battle, Reska.
All right.
5 seconds.
Get ready.
Round 2, let's go.
Green.
Oh, a terrible
Again,
start.
the Honda's just jumping everyone. Love to see it.
It was a bad start. The car really relies on you knowing the bite point of the clutch.
We're clear. Right side front. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. You're clear.
It's 15 minutes, then 10 minutes with the top 10 from race 1 inverted, and then I think it's 20 minutes
Still there.
for race 3 with the top 10 from race 2 inverted. I believe is the format. So it's 3 races in total. Okay, lost a couple spots on the
AA
initial
has a slowdown.
lap, but
Kim
that's
Fat has a slowdown.
partially because of the bad start I got. But we're hanging in there. We're third.
By the way, sorry about that, Carlton. I thought I had it cleared there.
Big dive.
Right side rear.
Yeah, don't worry, I was too focused
I'm
on
right
not
side
crashing into the
front.
people in front and I...
And clear.
Position 4.
Right forward. Clear. Clear.
Striker has a slowdown. Improving best time. 1 minute 41.6.
We're touring car racing with all your favorite sim racing VTubers, or a good chunk of them. We're in the middle of race 2 of 3, Cass. We finished 10th in race 1, which netted us the pole in race 2, and here we are holding our own, finishing or running 4th in race 2. It's a 10-minute race, and then the third race
Right rear.
is a 20-minute finale with the grid reversed, the top 10 reversed from race 2. Yeah, it's Okayama, but yeah, it is TI Ada originally, or T1 Ada. Yeah, it's big dives because it's such a great passing opportunity, right? So... I'm just happy I'm holding my own in this group. I was a little worried about my pace in this, and I'm actually doing pretty okay.
Good stuff. Another fastest. 1 minute
This is why I love
41.6.
TCR racing, by the way, what you're seeing right here, because you end up with these really fun, tight, close battles with these cars. It's a lot of fun.
Over with. I never see the Rainmaker, the Continental Champion, Kazuchika Okada.
Okada approves of this racing. We're in his home country. We're in Japan. Under the Lexus billboard, a manufacturer that has no cars on iRacing.
What do you call a redneck with no teeth that watches
Turk's just
stock
gonna
car
play every
racing
button, eh?
all
Okay.
day? Man,
Oh,
they do
we
not
barely
wear
got it
shorts.
slowed up there. I missed my braking spot. Lucky we didn't hit Kohai. We got real lucky there. I missed my braking point. Listen to the fucking redeem. Top 5 under a blanket. This racing rules. TCR's so good. Jordan finally got moved out of the way by Paige. Gonna get a run. Going into one.
Left
Bottom of
forward.
3.
2 cars left side.
Oh!
Left behind. Clear.
I'm so sorry, Elijah. I was
Ah.
as straight as I
Got
could.
1 on you. Going 2. Now 3 closing in. All right. You're clear.
Okay, we're good.
Clear.
I'm gonna go one race in a track event without getting myself in trouble. Fine, so high, things happen.
Right.
Yeah, I know, it's just annoying that it's every fucking
It's
race.
clear. Still there.
We're behind Roxanne and Scout here. We do have damage.
That was a good battle, too.
Yeah, that as well, and yeah.
Super. Darling. Position 5.
Well, no doubt Mark will slap me with another penalty.
Once again, for the record, just to say, thank God for front-wheel drive cars. The minute you spin them, just gun the shit out of the throttle. It'll catch.
That is
The
not
car
happening
ahead on
right
track
now.
in the
We only ended up... We actually didn't end up losing a spot. We're still 5th.
Last lap.
All right, final lap. No, I have the replay. It saves all the replays of the entire event. So if you want me to go back, we can go back and watch. I think we actually have 5 minutes between this race and the feature. So if we do, I want to go back and watch it too, because I want to find out what the hell happened there. I don't usually Zapruder my accidents, but that one I kind of want to, because we were so far. Ah, fuck, I'm just giving it to him. Damn it. Nope. He can't generate the run that I can. I'm going to defend the inside.
Going left side behind. Still there. Still there. And clear.
All right. How about top 5? So a 10th and a 5th. That's a good start to the night. That's a pretty good performance here. That's cool. I'll take it.
That was a fun second race. Sorry to Elijah and Dee about that instant on the start-finish straight. I clearly need to get used to this more.
All right, let me
GG, Paige.
let me see what happened here.
This was something. I really do need the 5 minutes after this race. Holy shit.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That was fun.
So
This gets some insane racing. Holy shit.
oh, so okay, I see. Okay, so
And they say TCR is boring.
Kohai's the white car. He tries to turn. Whoops. Went back. Hang on. So Kohai, here, let me just mute the voice chat real quick. Kohai goes to merge behind, who is this? Elijah? Yeah.
16 races.
So Kohai's trying to go behind Elijah to get his draft going into 1, but he misjudges.
Time, honey.
He misjudges where his car ends, and he just turns him. But like I said, goddamn, check out this gather. I did such a good job. I am so proud of this. Watch this. Look, so he hits him, and I recognize Here, I'm even gonna go cockpit for this. Here, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. So watch my throttle trace here in the corner, okay? Watch this. I get hit. See here? Here, I'll slow it down again. Just watch. As I'm spinning, I remember, oh, it's front wheel drive. I can gun it and it's gonna grip. So I just gun it. And the car grips. And that's how you catch a car in front wheel drive. You just gun it. You just hit the gas as hard as you can, and then you'll be fine. So that's how you do that. So always, 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 if you're in a front wheel drive car, in general, just gun the shit out of the throttle, and you'll just go. You'll just go, you know? So yeah, I don't even care how this final 20-minute race goes. I'm pretty happy with my performance. I finished 10th, and I finished 5th in the reverse grid. We're going to start 5th in the reverse grid because we finish 5th and the top 10 gets flipped. So we'll be, or no, we'll start 6th. So basically the same. But yeah, this is fun. I'm having fun. I'm going to be back here next week for sure. Even if it is Winton. Winton's kind of a butt track. It's not really a good racetrack, but we're going there next week. It's base content. So I think it goes Winton. Let me reopen the schedule. It goes Winton, the Charlotte Roval, ew, gross, and then Knockhill as the final 3 races of the championship. So I missed race 1, which was Osterleben, which is good because I don't like Osterleben. But the last two of the last 3 are pretty good. I don't like the Roval. It's kind of okay in these cars, but it could be better. I think we're using the old chicane on the backstretch too, which is not the best one. So yeah. I'm just gonna say real quick in the chat. I'm gonna quickly.
And there is one more race coming as well.
Jordan, you say you're close to sweating? I'm already sweating, man.
I'm drenched.
I'm swimming.
Yeah, I know, D. It's just, I mean, looking at the back of that replay, I don't see how anyone else could think it's anyone but me, just mid-judging where my nose was.
It's all good, Carl. It's having fun. How does the final race start again? Top 10 gets reversed again, and then the rest is where they finish?
Yes, that's correct.
Lovely. Alright, I got a lot of ground to make up then.
You know what? I could set the push to talk now. Let me just go ahead and do that.
Did you get absolute kill? Did you get absolutely killed by the netcode thing?
I couldn't rejoin safely, so I had to wait till everyone passed.
Oh, that's a shame then. And I just hate. By the way, can we talk about the fucking Velostress and Civic starts? What is that?
Yeah, Kohai, it's all good. It's all fine.
I love it. It makes the start so chaotic. We were 4 wide going into turn 1.
This is the only car I will ever set a push to talk button in. The only one.
Just the VTEC kicking in.
I don't like talking in servers too much.
Yeah, I shall take my penalty with open arms and, yeah, sad noises.
You know, Creed had a song like that. It was called With Arms Wide Open.
Can you take me higher?
No, that was a different song.
Practice has ended.
I can't remember the lyrics of that one though.
Alrighty. Let's have 20 more minutes of fun, and then we'll find you someone to raid to. A little short tonight, but you know, these races are fun. Oy vey! Why are you oy veying me now? Why? What did I do now?
So gridding ends. Tires.
So tired of being bullied by my own Twitch chat sometimes. I love you. Don't never stop. Never stop. Never stop.
I just need to not kill anybody this time round.
All right. Can we make it 3 straight top 10s on debut?
Like in race
30
1.
seconds left.
Let's see.
We're done.
All right.
Focus now.
Wow, that was quick.
Happy suffering, folks.
Green lights.
Oh, I
And
am
there they go again.
so bad. So bad at these starts. Gonna practice that next week. Puppy on board. Dog. Dog car. Dog. There's a dog in that car.
Still there.
Ah, fuck it.
Right side forward. We're clear.
Scout.
Left rear.
I'm sorry, D.
Unclear.
Yeah, you can't. All good. Scout, you can't just come across my nose like that.
Umbro's got
Like,
repairs.
I can't.
A cop needs
I
to
really
pit
need to
for
look where the
repairs.
nose of this bloody Honda is.
I can't vaporize. Like, I hope I don't get a penalty for that, but like I had nowhere to go. I was holding my line. I don't think I'll get a penalty for it, but does knock us out of the top 10 though, so not a good start. Yeah, the incident points, Patchwork, because this is a league, we don't actually enforce the incident points. Those are all just here for the sake of just... The game calculates it, but it doesn't actually apply. There's no penalties for a league race, like a hosted race. Up.
On right rear. Clear. Right side rear.
Oh. Got on the dirt. Woo. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There's a dog in this car, too. There's dogs. That's a trans flag on the back of that car. Hi, Roxanne. How do you deal with so many dogs? I'm not a cat. We've been over this. It was a costume on Halloween. It's been over a month. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope you like them. I post a lot of updated models every... I'm known as like a fashion VTuber. I'm a fashionista, so I have different models a lot of the time. So don't you worry, I always look a little bit different at some points. So don't you worry. I change my appearance like I'm changing clothes, because, well, I am changing clothes.
Please have a slowdown.
NYA? I don't get that. What is that? I don't know what that means.
Clicking. 1 minute 42.4. Number 47, Fox, has taken the lead.
Cat, I don't wear cat. I wore them once on Halloween when it was socially acceptable to wear a costume, and you all just can't let go of the fact that I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. If I was a cat, I would be going meow and shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not a cat. Space Jace, I'm not a cat. Listen, can we pick up this debate later? I'm in the middle of a race. Stop going threeing. Stop it. Stop it.
Azuri is now at the front.
I'm not a furry. I'm not a cat. This is a good battle. Like, real talk. Like, honestly, like... This is why I love TCR racing, because, like, everything's close. And you're not going fast enough to kind of have it mess up. Yeah, human VTuber. Oh. We're going to have an opportunity here.
Going left side front. Still
Bump
there.
draft.
Hi, Raska.
You're clear. Left forward.
Oh!
You're clear. Right behind.
Stop it. Get some help.
Still there. Clear.
That was wild. Theong with the throw here. They've been fast.
Going right rear. Still there.
I'm not a cat.
Still there. Clear.
We're down to position 10.
There's an anime lady on the side of this car.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Oh!
Still there. It's clear.
All right, then. We're P9 now.
On left rear.
I mean, I have a Natasha
You're clear.
of me on my Porsche that Reska and I drove in the
Still there.
I-tested 3-hour. So, like, it's not exactly foreign for me to have a car like that. Whoop. Oh, Jordan,
Well, 13 minutes remaining.
buddy.
Get in there. Ham, you're P8.
This series is leading the league in, like, people accidentally getting fucking dumped.
Right side behind. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. And clear. Still there. Right rear. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Oh, he crossed me up this time. I was thinking about it. I don't think they got there. Oh, throwing it in.
Going left side behind.
Got there. I
Still
just
there.
gotta stay on his outside.
Still there.
Now it's my inside.
Still there.
Fighting hard. Fighting hard. Not a lot of real estate.
Still there.
Too wide through here is not a good idea. He backs out. Oh, we make contact. Oh,
Still there.
I gotta give it to him at that point.
Still there. Still there. It's clear.
See, we're doing road racing, so you gotta have different rules, and you gotta readdress the position, etc., etc.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. You're clear.
Let's go.
Left forward.
Can't give me that opening. I'm gonna take it every time.
On left. Still there. Still there.
Just a good old-fashioned drag race here. I gotta try and break up the side draft here.
Still there. And clear. Left side front. Clear. On left front. Still there. Still there.
Have I sold you guys on touring car racing yet?
Still there. You're clear.
It's fucking good.
Going right front. Still there. Clear. Right front. Going right side forward. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Oh.
Still there. Clear.
Striker. DJ Striker here. Welcome to Paradise City. Take me down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. My voice training goal is Axl Rose in Paradise City. Okay, I lied. My voice training goal is Axl Rose in November Rain.
Driver behind on track is faster in the next sector. Last sector was green.
Ah, we're trying. We're trying. We are 10th, but Roxanne's pretty quick, so... Oh, buddy. Once I complete this pass, I'm going to drive away from him, but it's just a case of completing the pass.
That wasn't too rude there, Lee.
We got 8 minutes to go, so... Still got time here. I'm just gonna keep the pressure on him.
There's about 5 laps left.
Make him make a mistake. There it is.
Right forward. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. It's clear. Right behind.
You're in P9 currently.
Still there.
Ah, he's got the inside line for the hairpin. All right. Okay. Battling, battling, battling.
Still there.
He's crowding me.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. On right side behind.
Okay, now you're tracking me out like you're Verstappen. Might not be a bad idea to just let Roxanne take it. See if she can get around him. See if I can follow through. Because I am faster than him. Oh, he hit the grass going through the fucking braking zone there.
You've got to slow down.
Come on. Ugh. Man! It's a fucking fight. Alright.
One second slower than your fastest lap time. Sector is fastest.
We're gonna dummy him.
Just front. there. Clear.
Nice.
It's clear. Left behind. Clear.
There we go.
397 ahead.
One on you.
There we go. Had to get a little aggressive there with the block on the run up to Revolver, but I'm not riding behind you when I got Roxanne on my butt. Thank you. I love that hairpin because you can really make some like, look, we've already pulled the second and a half. Like, I love that hairpin because you can really pull out a move like that. And
so, pro tip for anybody with a sim rig, don't get a fabric seat, you will sweat
Well,
bucket.
4 minutes 26 to go of this session.
like you could really set up a good pass through there, and you can really, because a lot of the game is mental, right? Like a lot of this game is mental, where you just kind of set people up, car positioning, you know, will I give it? Will I back out of it? Will I not back out of it? You have to think about that kind of shit. I'm not the fastest driver in the world, but I like to think that I'm fairly smart with positioning. And that's where I get a lot of... I like to frustrate drivers that I compete against. I like to frustrate them. I think Seong's broken. Yeah, Kim Pat's broken, I think. The way they were limping around there, they looked like they were broken. Well, they're staying out, so... Hey, comrade! How's it going? We're just about wrapping up. We only got 3 minutes to go in our last race of the day, but thanks for hopping in.
Target burn per lap 4.504. You'll save by
Hey, how's that
0.17
fuel like?
gallons per lap.
Oh, Jordan is dropping like a rock. That or... Oh, no, I'm just that much faster than these two. Holy shit. I have done the slept for 15 hours before. When I was operating a league and working full-time, there was... At one point, I was so depressed and tired that, like, I straight up went to bed at, like, 5 o'clock on a Friday and woke up at 8 a.m. the next day. I don't do that much anymore. I take care of myself a little bit better. I want to get Jordan. It'd be fun to get Jordan. We're only going to have about one more lap to get Jordan. I don't think we're going to get there, but it'd be cool if we could. Nah, I'm getting sloppy now.
Bring it home.
All right, one lap to go. Man, if I could have gotten around Striker earlier. Oh well.
2 coming up.
Four in front.
Oh my god, comrade. Please take care of yourself. Please. Barrick. Please. Yeah, but I mean like day to day, not just, oh, Monday or Saturday is my sleep day. I'm very encouraged by my performance here. I'm looking forward to next week. I think I can actually like contend for top 5s in this league. I'm kind of on pace with everybody, which is good. I'm just a little off, but not too much. So I think if I had another lap, I could get Jordan.
Damn, good win, Paige. You kind of run away there.
Oh, if I had another lap, Jordan. Ah.
I mean, you guys made me work to get around.
Live to fight another day.
I just could not figure out the car. Good win, Paige.
Triple top 10s.
What a race again.
10th, 5th, 9th. Let's go. Triple top 10s.
I can't believe I held you off that long, honestly. So, yeah, I couldn't quite do on the last lap.
Triple top 10 Boba.
I couldn't quite much more at the end there. I was at the end.
Let's go. Let's go. Where's Reska?
Also, that move I pulled at the inside, it wasn't too rude, was it? No.
Just please.
No, it's fine. Well, I saw you had to turn out, so I wasn't too sure. I wanted to run as tight as possible to avoid that.
I'm not hitting him. I'm not hitting him. I'm not touching him. I'm not touching him.
I tell you what, though, so you
I'm not touching him. 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 Rude. He hit me. He hit me. He hit me.
Yeah, don't forget, if
Such
you
a
do have any
brat.
concerns with any of the
You
race
know
craft,
that? I'm
make
such
sure
a
to note it
brat.
down,
That was fun. I had a blast. I can't wait for next Saturday. I love touring car racing. It's so much fun. It's just not popular in North America, so it's tough. I am a brat. You don't think I give off brat energy? I give off brat energy. Like a cat girl. I'm not a cat girl. I'm just a girl. I'm just a non-binary person. Who leans femme. All right. That was fun.
You end with 1.67 gallons. Race is over. We finished down 3 places in P9.
I'll take it. I'll happily take it. Let's get a screenshot of not the feature, not qualifying. Heat 1. I need a picture of me passing the 13. There it is. That's me passing Reska. It'd be fun. I think I have to relaunch Bandicam though. Hey, it's all good, Scout. It's all right. It's fine. It's all good. I had fun. I don't know about you, but I had a blast. So, I had fun. So sorry you got involved there. You were kicking ass though. You were like top 3 for like most of the day. So, I think a lot of people just don't know how to like. It's nothing. I'm not. This is just an observation. I'm not. Don't look into this at all because I'm not like. I'm not like that. I just think a lot of people just honestly don't know where the hood pins are on this car, and they just end up wrecking people by accident. I saw that a lot today. Just people not realizing where the front bumper is. But hey, you know what? The more you drive it, the more you understand it. Like the more you'll get it. But yeah, you did great. You were kicking ass, so props to you. You ran good. So can I please? Why can't I? Racing. There we go. All right. The Elantra is hard to judge because it's such a longer wheelbase than like all the other TCRs. Thank you. And yeah, I'll catch you around for sure. But you see, I'm sorry. I keep bugging. Listen, this is the first time Reska and I have ever like raced against one another. That's Reska's mood when I passed him. I love you, Reska. It's fine. Calm down. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right. Let me get another screeny. There we go. That'd be a good shot right there. The field going through here. Look at that. That's a cool shot right there. And then let's fast forward it a bit more. We'll just kind of jump through the replay and get shots wherever. Oh, that's a cool shot right there. Zoom it out a little bit. There we go. And then one more for good measure. Can we get the pass I did on the 22? When did I pass the 95? Here's when I passed the 95. Oh no, I think we're gonna be in the clear on this. I thought I might cop a penalty, but honestly, he has to back out of it. So I think we'll be all right. I don't think we're gonna get a penalty there. We kind of closed the door, but I don't think he was ever gonna make the corner anyways. So so I think we're good. We already got a shot of us in front of the dog box car. There we go. Let's do this. Yeah, exactly. It's just closing the door there. I don't think I did anything dirty. This is also one of the reasons why I love Okayama. Like, look at how cool of a shot that is. Like, we're just climbing up the mountain a little bit, and like you got all the cars going through there. That's cool. So, yeah, I had a blast today. A blast. I haven't raced in a league in... God, when was the last time I raced in a league? I guess it would have been 2023? Thereabouts. And I had so much fun. I am so happy I joined this league. And I'm going to for sure run the next 3. For sure. I'm going to run the next 3 races. And I wish that there was more of this with this car because TCRs are so much fun. And any excuse I can find to race them, I will take advantage of it. Alrighty, that's 2 hours done. Damn, that's a nice, easy commitment. Let's find just somewhere to go to that is not someone else streaming VTCR. Let's send you to Owen Anon. He's playing Caves of Cud. Caves of Goon Caves. He's playing Goon Caves. I'll be back on Monday with more College Football 25. Tuesday is Tuesday will be the new iRacing build. Hope you could join me for that. We'll take a look at all the new content coming to iRacing for the 2025 Season 1 build. And then we'll be back at it with this series right back here on Saturday at Winton Motor Raceway, which is a racetrack in Australia. That kind of sucks, but it's base content, so we'll be there. And hopefully you can join me next Saturday. 1:30 Eastern will be the time again. Racing starts at 2. So if you're interested in more touring car action, be here next Saturday afternoon. Anyways, let's go see what Owen's up to. So long, everybody.